When Colleen Sparks announced an energetic, civic-minded Ahwatukee Foothills teen was the Boys and Girls Club of East Valley's 2012 Youth of the Year, everyone was shocked. My name is Adriana Henderson, and most of you might know my dad. He's a Major League all-time leading base stealer, Rickey Henderson. And that's what I've been known for, being the daughter of a baseball player. Yes, it's a great label, but come on, do you really want to be known as that? I really don't. But today I'm going to talk to you about becoming Youth of the Year of the Boys and Girls Club, and when I'm finished, you'll have a better understanding about how representing 43,000 youth of the East Valley overpowers just being a label baseball player's daughter. I'm going to talk to you about becoming a part of the Boys and Girls Club, becoming Youth of the Year, and now being Youth of the Year of the East Valley. When I first walked in the doors of the club, I was 15 years old. Before that, I never thought about it. I didn't have to. I was a typical 15-year-old girl, shopping, movies, hanging out with friends, and of course, boys are the center of my universe. But on that summer of 2009, that was the only thing on my schedule. Until that one morning, my mom dragged me through the doors of the Boys and Girls Club, and I look back at it and I couldn't imagine my life would have been if she had it. The club is a place that provides all youths and teens, I don't know, most of you guys don't know what the Boys and Girls Club provides or what it does, but the Boys and Girls Club is a place that helps all youths and teens, no matter race, gender, age, and especially background, better themselves by providing hope and opportunity. I don't know if you've ever had to start something new and didn't have a sense of belonging, but that's what I was like when I walked through the doors. I didn't have a sense of belonging. But then I was branded an LIT, which is Leader in Training, and that's where I found my sense of belonging. I spent my days listening, lending a helping hand, and sharing special moments with the members of the club. Not only could you mentor kids that you enjoy seeing every day, but when you walk through the doors of the club, you leave all the stress from home or school outside. Being a part of something like this, I couldn't just leave it to being an LIT. So the Boys and Girls Club provides a lot of programs for youths and teens, and the one that stood out to me was called Youth of the Year. Youth of the Year is a program where young people share how the club has changed their lives. You hear about how people overcome homelessness, broken families, financial hardships, and other obstacles that people can't even imagine. The stories usually make people cry, smile, laugh, and especially be proud of something that they're a part of an organization such as this one. Someone once said to me, the Boys and Girls Club only helps unprivileged kids, and I actually smiled because that's not true. I don't know if you've ever wanted to change how people perceive something, but when I wanted to, this was a program that I can do it at, and I can see it. I can show how people know that the Boys and Girls Club isn't just for unprivileged kids. Now competing against all 12 other Boys and Girls Club of the East Valley, the pressure was on, let me tell you. I don't know if you've ever had to prepare a speech to say about 5,000 people and 6 judges, but it was terrifying. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I didn't know how to handle it. But of course, I had the help of the people of my club, and they supported me all the way. Everyone that was competing against me had a story that put people to tears. And then there was me, a girl whose life was so great and just walked to the Boys and Girls Club just to have volunteer hours. But when I walked on the stage, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about how the Boys and Girls Club can help anyone, no matter what they come from, no matter who they are, and especially me, who had a background of a baseball player's daughter, whose everyone thinks that my life is great. It wasn't the case. But And now I'm proud to say that I represent over 43,000 youth, and I am the Boys and Girls Club of East Valley, and I made a statement. I now work at the club that I grew up in, and when everyone walks in the doors, I'm the first person they see. So I know I made a statement for all youths and teens to say their opinion and actually to talk about what they want, because their opinion can actually be the one that matters. I now can say that I have a scholarship to pursue my dreams of being a physical trainer, and it's all about this program. It's not because my dad's a baseball player. It's not because I got into ASU because of my money. It's because of the Youth of the Year program that I'm here, standing here today talking to you. Now that you have a better understanding about how I became a part of the Boys and Girls Club, becoming Youth of the Year, and now being Youth of the Year, you can see that representing 43,000 youth is a lot better than just having a label of the baseball player's daughter. I am proud to say that I was the civic-minded Ahwatukee Foothills team that was announced 2012 Youth of the Year. Thank you.